However, Kwok said Shamshoipo residents do want to turn the district into one of the city's main tourist attractions. Not everyone feels the same.
我哋現有嘅商場。
Khoi Ting District Councillor Lam Nap Chi pointed out that the government hasn't given this plan careful consideration. For example, it hasn't considered whether facilities in the districts will be able to accommodate the extra tourists. He also said residents don't want to see shops to only cater to visitors. Simon Lee, a senior lecturer in hotel and tourism management at the Chinese University, said the government should expand the variety of tourist attractions in the territory. He said, for example, there could be flea markets instead of shopping malls in some areas, and the geological park in Saikong and the traditional walled villages in Yunlong should also be promoted to tourists. Evelyn Lang, TVB News.
The Democratic Party will leave the Alliance for True Democracy after the June 22nd civil referendum on political reform. But the party's chairwoman says it will continue to support the Alliance's so-called three-track reform package. Emily Lau has also called for a second online referendum to allow the public to vote on the government's reform proposal when it's unveiled later this year. Ronnie Samtani reports.
A rift in the Alliance for True Democracy became apparent during a vote by Occupy Central supporters earlier this month. The League of Social Democrats and People Power, both members of the alliance, urged their supporters to vote for political reform proposals other than the alliance's three-track electoral package. Speaking to TVB News Today, Democratic Party Chairwoman Emily Lau admitted that joining the alliance may have been a mistake.
How can you work with people that you do not trust? There have been groups and individuals who attack us very maliciously, both verbally and physically. And these are not our allies. But then why did you agree to go into the True Democracy Alliance with them? We had reservations then, very clear. But certain members of the Pro-Democracy Alliance suggested that they should be invited. We say, okay, let us try to work together. But now we say, okay, enough is enough.
The Democratic Party has decided to part ways with the alliance after Occupy Central's civil referendum on June 22nd. The alliance's three-track reform proposal for the 2017 chief executive election calls for public and party nominations of candidates, as well as nominations to be made by the nominating committee. It is one of the three packages that will be put to the civil referendum. Lau said even after her party quits the alliance, it will continue to support the three-track package. She also explained that her party will continue to collaborate with other pan-Democrats.
By and large, we can work with most of them. We will always work with people with like minds, people that we can trust, people that we respect.
The Democratic Party hopes another online referendum will be held to allow the public to vote on the reform proposal that the government is going to put forward in the future. But she added that this should only be held when the government's proposal meets international standards of universal suffrage. Ronnie Samtani, TVB News.
With the World Cup just around the corner, Ronnie Samtani takes a closer look into the life of Brazilian football players making a name for themselves right here in Hong Kong.
Many youngsters dream to become a professional footballer, but it doesn't come easy. Giovanni Alves de Silva achieved that dream here in Hong Kong, playing for Eastern Ceylon. He moved to Hong Kong from Brazil with his wife and daughter almost 7 years ago to play in the local league. Moving to Asia was a big change.
In Brazil, you don't have a lot of people like here. I live in South. In my state, the biggest city have 500,000 people. And then in Hong Kong, you can find 500,000 people in this district.
Learning Cantonese has also been a challenge, but De Silva has picked up a few phrases.
Phai di, and now I forgot, but I know about 10 words. In Cantonese is very hard. Sometimes the players try to to teach us some words.
Playing overseas was always his plan because landing a spot on a first division team in Brazil is very difficult.
Brazil there is a lot of players, like I said. Anywhere you can find professional players. Even in 4 or 5 divisions in Brazil, you can find very good players. There is much competition, between the players. So the problem is if you don't have a good agent to help you to find good clubs, of course you will not have opportunity.
When he's not training or playing matches with his team, De Silva said he likes to spend time with his family. Unfortunately, his wife Priscilla and daughter Emily aren't big football fans. De Silva, now 31, plans to move back to Brazil once his career as a professional athlete ends. But instead of becoming a football coach or manager, he plans to become a pastor. Ronnie Samtani, TVB News.
All right, Chris, I understand you have some FA Cup action.
Yeah, we're going to stay with the football theme, roll right into the sports, where Arsenal ended its 9-year trophy drought with a dramatic 3-2 win over Hull City in the FA Cup final at Wembley. As Jameson Wong shows us, the Gunners had to dig deep after going behind early in the match.
Nightmare start for Arsenal at Wembley as they fell behind 2-0 after only 8 minutes. Goals from Hull City's James Chester and Curtis Davies. But Santi Cazorla's free kick in the 17th minute got the Gunners back in the match. And Arsene Wenger's side was level 20 minutes from time. Laurent Koscielny with the quick feed up close, 2-2, and more time was needed to decide this pulsating match. And with 11 minutes left in the extra period, Aaron Ramsey ended Arsenal's long wait for another trophy. 3-2 the final score. The team's last piece of silverware came in this competition in 2005.
I've managed to score the winner at Wembley, so I'm over the moon with that. But more importantly, I'm over the moon that we've won the trophy, and hopefully now this will be the first of many.
The club with their 11th FA Cup title tied at the top with Manchester United. Jameson Wong, TVB News.
Now in Spain, Atletico Madrid and Barcelona played to a 1-1 draw at the Nou Camp. The result was enough for Atletico to claim its first La Liga crown since 1996. Diego Simeone's side finished on 90 points, 3 ahead of Barcelona and Real Madrid. After the match, Barca's Gerardo Martino announced he was stepping down as head coach. Horse racing and California Chrome is one win away from the Triple Crown and a hallowed place in the sport's history. The Chestnut Colt was the overwhelming favorite for the second leg of the prestigious treble, the Preakness Stakes in Baltimore, Maryland. Ridden by jockey Victor Espinoza, the Kentucky Derby winner was in third place until making a move in the final turn. California Chrome sprinted away from social inclusion and held off Ride On Curlin to win by a length. The thoroughbred now heads for New York in the Belmont Stakes with a chance to become the first Triple Crown champion since 1978. Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic will meet later tonight in the Italian Open men's final. Djokovic needed 3 hours to overcome big-serving Milos Raonic of Canada in the first semifinal. The scores in the tight three-setter were 6-7, 7-6, and then 6-3. Meanwhile, Nadal routed Grigor Dimitrov of Bulgaria 6-2 and then again 6-2 to advance to the championship match. Nadal and Djokovic have met 40 times, with the Spaniard holding a 22-18 advantage over the Serb. However, Djokovic has won the last 3 encounters.
And finally, one of the largest dinosaurs in the world ever found to date was unearthed in Argentina. The fossils are that of a sauropod. They're approximately 90 million years old and have an approximate length of 40 meters from head to tail. Experts began excavating the site back in 2013. While they do not know the exact species yet, they said it's the most complete set of remains of this particular type of dinosaur in the world. And that is our news.
Good night.
咦，阿斯朗無啦啦都喺度插花嘅，點
解要俾黃牌啊？
唔係黃牌，係莫釘我。個草地又爛又多水氹，梗係失準啦。
一貼一噴，啲蚊即刻彈開啊！莫釘我，耶！
點解呢個飯煲可以煮出咁好味嘅飯呢？因為佢係煮飯專家啦。獨特嘅黃金圖轉鍋，舞動沸騰技術，令米粒好似喺鍋度跳舞咁。仲有200度蒸氣循環加熱，食過就知真係唔同㗎。
Panasonic IH 蒸氣磁型細絲煲，
千金難買好味道。
Panasonic.
Sun Life Financial presents The Weather Report. Is brought to you by Sun Life Financial.
Hello everyone, it was mainly cloudy today with a few showers and squally thunderstorms. There will be more squally thunderstorms later on tonight. At 5 p.m., a southerly airstream was affecting the coast of Guangdong. Up until 5 p.m. today's temperatures range from 27.5 to 30.4 degrees. And the current temperature is 29 degrees Celsius. So Freddie, how's the weather tomorrow? There will be more rain tomorrow. Temperatures will range from 27 to 30 degrees. Well, you can expect more rain in the next few days as well. Tomorrow's air quality health index will range from low to moderate. And the maximum UV index forecast for tomorrow will be about 7. Now, here's the latest global weather update. Cloudy in Shanghai, showers in Taipei, rain in Xiamen. Thunderstorms in Guangzhou, showers in Macau and Chengdu. Sunny in Beijing, Seoul and Tokyo. Thunderstorms in Bangkok and Manila, showers in Ho Chi Minh City. Showers in Kuala Lumpur, thunderstorms in Singapore, rain in Jakarta. Sunny in New Delhi and Karachi, sunny intervals in Mumbai. Sunny intervals in Cairo and Nairobi. Showers in Brisbane and Melbourne, sunny in Sydney, sunny intervals in Auckland. Cloudy in Toronto, sunny in New York. Cloudy in Vancouver, sunny in San Francisco, foggy in Los Angeles. Sunny in London, Paris and Zurich, showers in Amsterdam, sunny intervals in Frankfurt. And that's the weather. Have a great evening.
It was brought to you by Sun Life Financial. Life's brighter under the sun. In China, helping someone injured on the road might result in you being blackmailed for causing the injury. In the last of our 3-part series, the Pearl Report examines the fall of the Good Samaritan and the realities of roadside etiquette in China. Monday night at 8. Italian food is popular for 3 reasons: easy to prepare, full of flavor, and guaranteed to please. And each week, Michaela and her guest chef will turn those reasons into delicious dishes. Tuesday, Michaela's Classic Italian at 8 on Pearl.
That is a disaster.
The chefs are a mess.
Ah! What was that? You burnt the bread? This is your worst performance.
This looks really bad.
Thursday and Friday, MasterChef at 8:30 on Pearl.